Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So Juliana Cherera is still maintaining her position that numbers did not add up. A position she maintained when she did a first press conference at the Serena Hotel shortly before Chebukati pronounced the results which he pronounced. Cherera and the other three commissioners have maintained the same position and went to an extent of saying that
four former commissioners also threw a wide blanket of doubt on the credibility of last year's election, with claims that the results declared by then Chairman Wafula Chebukati were never tabulated as required.
In my other videos, you will realize that I said that 2 commissioners appeared physically, 2 commissioners appeared virtually. So that is available in my other videos. So Juliana Cherera, Francis Wanderi, and Justice Nyang'aya revealed that they were pressured to leave their roles following the appointment of a tribunal led by Court of Appeal Judge Agri Muchelule to investigate their conduct during the 2022 elections. So during the presentation, Francis Wanderi stated that their removal from office was primarily linked to their scrutiny of the conduct of former chairperson Wafula Chebukati in the declaration of the presidential results during the 2022 general election. And that is available in the public domain. The biggest challenge that faced the Cherera 4 was the conduct of Chebukati towards the final stages of tally. So that is where the problem started. And in his words, this is what he said: we never tallied the results from the constituencies, and they were tallied by a hand-picked number of people who worked with the chairman. It was unfair for us to be forced out of the commission, and we hope that will be looked into, Wanderi said.
Until the announcement.
Commissioner Wanderi, what you're saying is not a small matter.
It is not.
How come you are not able to prove to the Supreme Court, show any evidence where what the chairman announced and what was verified was invariance? You have to bring it here.
Mheshimiwa Mbalile, with due respect, we are not saying we were right and everybody else was wrong. Explaining the procedure the way it happened. Where there are flaws within that procedure, let the committee recommend the legal action to be taken. That's what we are here for.
Justice Nyang'aya, on his part, emphasized that their concerns stemmed from Chairman Chebukati's decision to exclude them from the process of tallying and cross-checking the results. So this is also in line with what Wanderi has said, because the bottom line here is that they were excluded. Because if you followed the proceedings yesterday, then you realize that all the 4 commissions were talking about them being excluded. I would have wanted to visit what Cherera said, that yeye alipewa ile kazi ya welfare, kuangalia kama watu wamekula, watu wako na airtime, watu wako na sijui nini. That is what she said last year. And that she was not assigned the role of tallying. And that yeye kazi yake mmekula, mumepata allowance, mumepata airtime, mumelipwa. She said that last year. I don't really remember that when she was defending herself through her lawyer. That's what she said. So Nyang'aya says that in his word, he says that we maintain our position that the results of the 2022 presidential election are indeterminable, as they were neither tabulated nor verified by the commissioners in accordance with the process contemplated under Article 138. So that is one day that is Nyang'aya now saying, because Now, now you find that this statement by Nyang'aya conforms to the statement that I read to you by Wanderi. So the two gentlemen are talking about the results not being tabulated and not being verified.
You have time to investigate the efficiency of the Secretariat. It looks like the chairman was working with the Secretariat to the exclusion of the rest of you.
Chairman was issuing press statements alone without consulting and bringing all the commissioners to speak on what was happening on the ground.
You see, the message that the whole drama conveyed was that the only person who is allowed to speak up or to voice concerns is the chairperson. Cherera also emphasized the need for an audit of the results, and she maintained that she resigned for the sake of the country, particularly as protests were expected to arise due to their conduct, underlining the contentious nature of the elections and its aftermath. I think this is true because if you look at last year towards the December, tension was building up and there was looming protests. Though that time maandamano yalikuwa hayajaanza rasmi, but there was looming protests. And if you observed very well that the only reason why the protests zilienda chini kidogo was when the tribunal was formed. And the expectation of many people, down there was that because the Muchelule tribunal had been formed, maybe justice will be served. And then maybe thereafter, after that tribunal, something will come out of it. But that also did not work. So because that did not work, people are left with one thing, to simply protest. And that's why you find that going there in March and going forward, is a protest ilikuwa nyingi, maandamano and the like. So, but now, ever since that time, there's the resignation of the three. In fact, the three. Nothing has been coming from them. They've been quiet over this issue. In fact, the only person who managed to talk about anything was Marsit during that Muchelule-led tribunal. But again, she was quite discreet. She did not disclose so many things because I think it was for either fear or because it was because of some forces or some people are pushing her to take certain positions. That's what she said previously, that she was being told that ali saliti community yake. So many things could have happened. But the bottom line is that Cherera has maintained that the next generation of commissioners at IEBC should be people that will be handled with the dignity they deserve, and that their voices will not be shut down. That is what Cherera has maintained. So all the commissioners who resigned and managed to share their views during that bipartisan committee yesterday, those who made their presentations yesterday at the bipartisan committee, all of them echoed the need for an audit. So this is where now it gets interesting. If at all they are not sure about what they are saying, why would they encourage audit to be done? Because if they are not sure about what they are saying or about their position, and then they encourage audit to be done, and then an audit is done, and then results come out differing with their positions, then I think, wow, watalaumiwa sana. But if the results come differing with the position of Chebukati, then Chebukati na timu yake watalaumiwa sana. So either way, mtu watalaumiwa sana. But the question is, why did Chebukati refuse to show up if he wanted this matter to be put to rest completely? Though I didn't want to discuss about that because there is another video which I talked about Chebukati's position, whereby also there was this talk that Eugene Wamalwa and Hassan Omar they collided there, and Hassan Omar has been has been fond of this move. Unaona kama ile wakati wa bipartisan committee, the technical committee, tena alicollide na Kioni. Sasa jana anacollide na Eugene Wamalwa. So amekuwa collide na watu tu. So that to me ni kama yeye ako na hasira nyingi sana kwake. Hizi hasira hazitasaidia. Hizi hasira this level haisaidii. It is the voice of reason that itasaidia. So that's why Hassan Omar tena jana alitofautiana na Eugene Wamalwa. The previous week alitofautiana na Kioni. There is a time when they were holding some UDA meetings here in Mombasa, alitofautiana na Muhammad Ali, na hapo tena hizi swala la hasira lilikuja tena hapo to the limelight. So in a nutshell, hasira jana ilipatikana, ilikuwa on a high level. Watu walikuwa na hasira sana. Cecily Mbarire's words, if you remember, she also expressed her concern over this allegations which were coming out from Cherera and the other commissioners, the former commissioners of IEBC. So she also talked about that, na akasema kwa nini haikusemekana wakati ule. But you see, wakati ule little could have been said because there was no time to say those things, and the courts were dictating how things would be done, and they were quick to give their verdict, you know. So that's why haikuwezekana. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case here, but kindly go below the comment section and tell us what you think about what Cherera and the other commissioners have said. Just tell us below the comment section. And then to those people who have not subscribed to this channel, I'd like to kindly encourage you to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And to those people who supported this channel, I want to tell you that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without you, this channel cannot be where it is. So until you catch up again, please stay safe and stay blessed.